there are no IMAX movies are there near your place in India, what could be the next alternate option? I am going to share by the end of the video. Hi everyone, I am Rajesh. In this my YouTube channel, I have started one series called CinemaX. And in this series I am going to share all the details about only movies. This video is kind of a movie vlog to watch Odyssey movie. I have traveled all the way from Hyderabad to Mumbai to experiencing only IMAX theater. Today I am going to do the very surprise thing, and I did not expect that I am going to watch Odyssey movie in the India's biggest theater, Mirage IMAX 70mm. So right now I am there in the Begumpeta railway station. Now I am going to take Bhushan Sagar Express to Mumbai. So I am so exciting to watch Odyssey movie in the Mirage IMAX Bombay. In this video I am going to share many details about the not only Odyssey movie but also IMAX theaters. I am going to share 3 details about why we need to watch Odyssey movie in only IMAX theater. And second thing, what are the best IMAX theaters we need to choose for the better movie experience. And third thing, if there are no IMAX theaters in your city, and what is the plan B? What is the alternate theaters to watch Odyssey movie? Please watch till the end. Then only you are going to get the more details about the IMAX theaters and the IMAX formats and different kind of movie theaters. Around 3 years before, this Odyssey movie director Mr. Christopher Nolan has announced that this Odyssey movie is going to shot entirely with IMAX film camera of 70mm. So that day itself I just decided to watch this Odyssey movie at any cost in 1.43:1 aspect ratio. So up to 2014 was the golden days for Hyderabadis to watch any kind of movie in the Prasad IMAX, and in fact there are people used to travel from all the way Malaysia and Singapore and China and Australia also. The people used to come here to watch, experience the movie in 1.43:1 aspect ratio, especially this Batman, Spider-Man and Interstellar. Firstly, number 1, why we need to watch Odyssey movie in only IMAX theater? To answer this question, I need to give more details about not only Odyssey movie but the director of Christopher Nolan. The reason is, if I watch Christopher Nolan movies right from the Tenet to Odyssey movie, Mr. Christopher Nolan, the kind of composition he makes, not only focus on the character but also on the space, like meadows, nature, architecture. The amount of grandeur he is going to showcase across his frames are so unique, so unique. If you see the Tenet, you can get to know Dunkirk, the Interstellar, you will get to know. And he is so particular about the 70mm IMAX format because director wants movie must give the immersive experience. I am so particular about watching this Odyssey movie in the 1.43:1 aspect ratio. So I badly wanted to watch this Odyssey movie in any of foreign countries at any cost. For that, I have shortlisted 3 cinema theaters. One is BFI cinema theaters, which is there in London, and another one is the Trumplast, which is there in the Leonberg, Germany. Third one is a Mera Mera theater, which is there in the Taiwan. So these 3 countries offers the 1.43:1 aspect ratio, which is director was exactly intended to its audience. So later, sadly, the Odyssey movie tickets got sold even 1 year before for across all these formats theaters. Then after watching Odyssey movie in 1.43:1 aspect ratio, the dream is getting collapsed. Even I did not book any tickets there in India. Whatever available IMAX theaters also I have not booked. So there is no fun watching Odyssey movie in other IMAX theaters, but those are not 1.43:1 aspect ratio. Mostly all the theaters offers just 1.90:1 aspect ratio. So what is this 1.43:1 aspect ratio of IMAX 70mm? In fact, this IMAX technology is not new to us. It has started long back during 1970s. Even in this digital era, IMAX still follows the old school methods as it shoots movies by the film negatives. This negative size is 70 mm, which is so big when it's compared to any other formatted films. And these specialized film cameras, IMAX 70 mm cameras weighing up to 160 kilo weight, and which makes it so difficult for the filmmakers to operate during the shooting. After the completion of the shoot, they still follow the analog technology for the post-production. They still follow old school methods. And after the post-production, now the film reel got ready. And surprisingly, this one single reel is weighing up to 250 kilo weight. To complete full movie, you need to have at least 70 to 100 film reels. So, which is very conventional to export for the continental to continental. So now you need the projector to play this massive 70 mm film onto the screen. This IMAX 70 mm projector room is almost looks like a small kind of factory machine. Once they load this reel into the IMAX 70 mm projector, and you need the screen, that size should be minimum 100 feet wide and 70 feet height. Then only this 70 mm negative going to be fit into the screen perfectly. This aspect ratio is called 1.43:1 aspect ratio, which comes by dividing 100 by 70. 100 is a screen horizontal size and 70 is a screen height. There you are going to land for the exact IMAX 70 mm original aspect ratio of 1.43:1. When if you compare to the traditional screen, this IMAX 70 mm screen size is 60% more, and that the traditional screen aspect ratio 2.39:1 aspect ratio, but IMAX stretches horizontally and vertically to 1.43:1 aspect ratio. To light up this massive screen, you need to have the bulb, that projector, that 15,000 watt xenon lamp, which are going to provide the brightest visuals of 60,000 luminous to 6 lakh luminous, which is equal to you are watching a sun in the daytime directly from the land. So that is the reason you are going to experience the visuals up to 18K resolution. So in a result, you will not only watching the movie, but you feel you are here in the movie. This is called an immersive experience, which you will be watching only in IMAX movie shot by IMAX cameras and playing in 1.43:1 aspect ratio. But there are so many logistic issues to transport this heavy missions like a projector and the reels to the continental, because each reel is weighing up to 250 kgs weight, and you need to have at least 70 to 100 reels to complete the movie. But also these gigantic screens are not possible to install in everywhere. So IMAX Corporation came up with special ideas, that IMAX laser projectors that are capable of playing the same 1.43:1 aspect ratio, but up to 4K resolution. But you are going to watch the brighter and crisp images. IMAX digital also another format which are going to play in the movie for 1.9:1 aspect ratio, which is going to be crop the original image at the top to bottom. In the result, you are going to miss 30 to 40% of the original image intended for IMAX 70 mm. So if you want to experience the proper IMAX movie, you must go to these theaters. The projector has to be IMAX GT 70 mm projector, and the screen size has to be 100 foot wide and 70 feet height, and that aspect ratio has to be 1.43:1 aspect ratio. Then only you are going to get immersive experience of IMAX 70 mm original format. So that is all about the IMAX 1.43:1 aspect ratio, and those kind of theaters are very limited, almost to 34 to 36 theaters in the globe. After 2015, the Prasad IMAX officials not renewed this IMAX license, and it got stopped, and again it got turned into the IMAX pieces and other different formats. Taiwan is a very closest country to India to offer this 1.43:1 aspect ratio. I lost interest watching Odyssey movie in the normal theaters. Date is coming, and even the Christopher Nolan has also came to India to promote his movie, and they are triggering the emotions day by day. Then after I couldn't control, I must watch this movie at any possible IMAX theaters. So I was searching, and luckily I got a movie ticket for the Mirage IMAX 70 mm there in the Wadala, Bombay. So on the same day of the releasing date, on 17th, my show time was 1:20 p.m. and there I have reached to Bombay early morning at 5 a.m. Then still show time is there, almost 4 to 5 hours are there time. So until till then I can go somewhere like Darwadi or like Churchgate to document something of French architecture or any nature I can shoot like that. I have decided, but I couldn't get any energy to go out. Just accidentally I was just searching in Book My Show. There I found seat availability in IMAX Palladium, which is also one of the great IMAX theater in India. I immediately got booked ticket for 6:45 a.m. show, which is quite surprise for me. I have pre-planned to go Mirage IMAX, but unfortunately or fortunately I got a ticket for this even IMAX Palladium. That is the reason I have booked the ticket. I got down at CST railway station on the same day. Odyssey cinema got released on 17th July. I have reached the railway station at 5 a.m. This IMAX PVR Palladium, which is also one of the great IMAX to experience any of IMAX movies. So now I am traveling by local train. So there are so many seats available in the local train, but always it gives the joy while I was traveling on the train door. And this is also one of the local train.
Next station, Lower Parel. Passengers.
From Lower Parel station to PVR IMAX is roughly 800 meters. I choose to walk from Lower Parel railway station to the PVR Palladium. So I have reached to the PVR Palladium. The PVR Palladium, it seems to be the mix of commercial malls, hotels and even apartments. And PVR IMAX is there in the completely in the different section. Why I have booked this ticket to PVR IMAX Palladium? These details I am going to share at the end of the video. This is going to be very good information for you to know more about PVR Palladium. It looks like a individual theater, the solo theater kind of property. It is a completely separate building. Unlike any regular malls, this is the main entrance. Looks so clean and neat. Beautiful facade in the PVR IMAX. You can hang out during the waiting time of the cinema. There is a beautiful cafeteria over here. Right there, that is IMAX. I am so exciting to go inside, and once I have entered inside, the ICANN IMAX logos are giving the vibe of the true IMAX. And once I have entered, I have amazed by the 12 channel sound quality. What a great quality.
Cannot be precise. Can engineering be poetic?
Inside, all the seats are so clean and neat, and I loved all the seats. They are so comfy and so flexible, and there are huge boot space after sitting. This IMAX is having 4K dual laser projector. The theater screen size is 60 feet wide and 32 feet height, which looks like a floor to ceiling, but still it is a smaller size screen when compared to true IMAX 70mm, which I have already shared, which is going to be 100 feet wide and 70 feet height. It's compatible for IMAX movies, which offers 1.90:1 aspect ratio by 4K dual laser projector. But even if you are sitting at 7th or 8th row from the screen, you can experience the great visuals. This IMAX is having 4K dual laser projector, so that is the reason it offers the great visuals like wide color gamut, much higher brightness, clear pitch black details. The clarity is so good. And I have noticed one thing, and there are more than 30% of visuals I am missing when compared to 1.43:1 aspect ratio, which I need to travel to abroad to witness this. And beyond this theater is having 12 channel audio setup, which was amazing. The screen provides the 1.90:1 aspect ratio. I have noticed one thing. There are so many classic Hollywood movies titles you can see here, which looks like a video library. And one day I want to come here and again I want to note it down all the classic Hollywood movies names, and I want to watch in a row. I got a ticket for this even IMAX Palladium for 1070 rupees. There are two reasons why I have booked this movie ticket for the IMAX Palladium, though I have booked for Mirage IMAX Wadala. The number one reason is, one of the unique thing is it offers the great sound quality of the 12 channel. In across India there are only 4 theaters. This is the one. 3 properties for PVR and 1 theater is from Coimbatore, the great Broadway cinemas. I have experienced 3 movies in the Broadway. It's an amazing sound, great sound. In Coimbatore, I have watched the Avatar re-release. And the F1 Broadbeat movie, and third one is the Bahubali Epic, which offers a great sound in Coimbatore Broadway cinemas, which is a private property. Compared to the Broadway, this offers the not only great sound but also the great visuals at IMAX Palladium. So these are the two reasons you can watch any of IMAX formatted movies in this. And personally, my choice is that whatever the movies get released, like Aquaman, Jungle Book, or Spider-Man, these are comic, or Avengers, Fast and Furious, these kind of movies I can watch in this IMAX Palladium, but not genuinely made for IMAX theaters like Odyssey, Interstellar, Dunkirk and Oppenheimer. These kind of movies I go to authentic IMAX movies theaters. This IMAX Palladium and as well Mirage IMAX also offers 1.90:1 aspect ratio, but the IMAX Palladium offers the great sound. I have not experienced any kind of authenticity of IMAX. So if these theaters are not there nearing your city, the alternate option is, plan B is watching any other theaters like now V Epic in Sulurpeta one theater is there, and Prasad PCX also there, and any other screens which offers the 60-foot any big screens you are going to experience this 1.90:1 aspect ratio. That screen should be 60 feet width and 30 feet height, because the Odyssey movie is going to release not only in 2.39:1 aspect ratio but also 1.90:1 aspect ratio also it is going to release. So in the biggest screen like V Epic or normal Epic, any other Dolby Cinema theater, if the original IMAX 70mm is not available, this is the only alternate option to watch Odyssey movie. But you may be missing 30-40% of the visuals of originally intended for IMAX 70mm. So this is my review and my vlog about the Odyssey movie. My next video is going to be my experience of Odyssey in Mirage IMAX Wadala, Bombay. See you soon. Thank you very much for watching my video.